But Rob, we want to start with you to talk about that quickly developing wildfire story this morning in Southern California.
Yeah, and we have, of course, more coming up with our news department. It's a dry wind out there, and it is absolutely an extreme wind event in Southern California. So the area around LA County under a high wind warning through 6 p.m. today, and basically the down trees, power lines, power outages. Warnings from both National Weather Service and fire officials. Any new fire starts today will quickly spread. They have multiple confirmed reports in the mountainous areas and the canyons of Southern California of winds gusting between 60 and as high as 90 miles per hour this morning. The warning for the flats of LA itself calling for wind gusts of 45, maybe even hitting 50 or stronger. There's a high up in Utah and Colorado. The bigger player is this low down along the Mexican border, but the two are combining to shoot these north to northeast winds into the area. This is forecast data showing the flats of LA gusting to about 46 miles per hour. Again, the wind warning is up until 6 p.m. today. Now, tomorrow is still a similar wind direction, which makes you wonder how strong some of the winds will be through the canyon still. But overall, the winds should be a lot calmer. And then the wind direction going into Friday morning actually flips. But there are indications that daytime winds could pick back up on Friday. But the main event, the strongest winds happening today. They believe forecasters that those winds will start to fade off a little bit this afternoon, but not get down below warning criteria until late day going to the evening. Again, the warning is up until 6 p.m. You see the lines of equal pressure. These are winds firing through this area right now. It is no matter how you look at it, very dire situation. Unbelievable winds down there for many. That's your update for that. Our local forecast is really quiet. We're in the 40s right now. We'll get up to about 50 today with increasing sun.
Rob, we want to continue to talk about those high wind gusts because that's really what's making it difficult, you might say impossible at this point, for firefighters to make any progress on those wildfires.
Ashley Graham has joined us now with the latest on the firefight. Ashley.
Yeah, Drew, China, good morning. We're watching 3 fires that have already burned a few thousand acres in almost 24 hours and are growing, closing freeways and forcing evacuations as homes and buildings burn. We're just learning from CAL FIRE that the Eaton fire has jumped to more than 2,200 acres. This one sparked around 6:30 last night in the Altadena area. That's just north of Pasadena. This fire has closed schools in Pasadena, Glendale, Burbank, and Arcadia. We're also following the Hearst fire, which reached 500 acres this morning. This is just southwest of Santa Clarita. This fire started last night around 10, and mandatory evacuations are in place. But the biggest fire is the Palisades fire. It's in LA County, just northwest of Santa Monica. Overnight, the LA County Fire Department said the Palisades fire is nearly 3,000 acres and 0% contained. Their post on social media said this is extreme fire behavior, making the firefight very challenging.
The homeowners are saying they're unable to access any exit routes. There's fire on both sides of the road.
By no stretch of the imagination are we out of the woods.
And for those of us with family in Southern California, this can be so stressful to watch, especially when so many families were dealing with the mountain fire in Ventura County just 2 months ago.